are now listening to the Backseat Wrestler Podcast.
Look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out.
Hosted by Eric and Elvis.
It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
This week was just full of WWE King of the Ring freaking tournaments. A lot of fun matches, though. But a lot of fun matches. But it was just literally King of the Ring. As I read through my notes, literally just everything. King of the Ring round one. King of the Ring round one.
Queen of the Ring. Everything.
Or Queen of the Ring. Yeah, exactly. It was just the whole thing.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing it into like a whole pay-per-view, though. So, I guess we'll get into that later. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff happened this week. It was mainly just matches, which I'm fine with. Of course, just like a week of just straight matches is always fun. It's a nice little break from promos. We did get some promos, especially from like CM Punk on like Raw, so that was cool. But what did you think of this week of wrestling?
Like you said, it was all right. Like again, this is building up for that new King. It's called King of the Queen tournament, like the PLE.
Yeah.
King and Queen of the Ring. That's what it's going to be called. But yeah, they're literally, like you said, it was just a bunch of matches, like one promo here and there. It was all right. It wasn't like a great week of wrestling, but it's whatever.
Yeah. I think you should get closer to your mic because I can barely hear you right now.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I don't know. Maybe you got to turn your mic up or something like that.
Yeah, hold up. Let me see. Because I don't have my volume on.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
This is his fault for being out of the country.
Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow. So unfortunately, we got to record like this until tomorrow. But it's whatever. As long as we get an episode out, that's all that matters.
Can you hear me now? I just put the volume on the mic up.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good.
All right.
Cool. All right. So, of course, do you have any top stories? Because I don't really have any top stories. There wasn't really anything major that happened this week. No, right?
Nothing really happened. I saw the Young Bucks, the Elite. I saw them up here on New Japan, and they attacked them, Eddie Kingston. I seen that.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. People are not happy about it, but nobody's ever happy to see the Young Bucks for some reason. They're just hating.
No.
But it's fine. Whatever. I liked it. It was cool. But let's just get into WWE Raw then, because Raw was full of, as I said, just King of the Ring matches. As I look at my freaking notes, or Queen of the Ring, whatever. Yeah, of course, first match was Jey Uso versus Finn Balor. Jey Uso, of course, ended up picking up the win there. Obviously, smart move for him to win. He just got off that loss to
Damian Priest.
Priest. So I guess it's fine that he won. Of course.
Yeah, Priest started it off with a promo. Damian Priest.
Yeah.
He basically asked for an apology from the Judgment Day. They gave it to him. They hugged it out, and then that's when they had the match after.
Yeah, that's a big thing too, because it does seem like, of course, the Judgment Day are going to turn on Damian Priest. Do you think that's happening sooner or later? Because it honestly seems like that's going to happen eventually, like before Mommy comes back.
I mean, I don't know if it's soon because she just got hurt, but it's definitely going to happen. That's what I know.
So, what do you think? Do you think that they're going to wait for her to come back and then she's going to initiate
maybe she's the one
turn?
Yeah, a lot of stuff happens between now and then where like you can see it happening, boiling over, and then when she comes back, it actually happens, and it was her calling the shots the whole time. Apparently, maybe she cost him the title. She cost Damian Priest the title, and then when he gets back, she reveals it was her, and they kick him out or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely see something like that. That'd be cool if that happens, actually. But I don't think she's gonna be back for like what? I don't think they gave us a time stable, but probably like what, 6 months, something like that. I would say so. From like
probably, yeah.
From like shoulder injuries, I would say about like 6 months. But yeah, they haven't really given us a time stamp on when the heck she's gonna come back. But hopefully she comes back soon. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool if she comes back and then they just immediately turn on Damian Priest, and like they've been building it up for months, because that's what it seems like they're gonna do. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, moving on from that, the other promo of the night was CM Punk appearing live. CM Punk appearing live, of course, just talking about Drew McIntyre. They're both injured at the moment, so they can't even fight. But like the promo battle has been like online back and forth on Twitter and and Instagram stuff is freaking hilarious. So I'm loving every second of it. But yeah, Punk was basically saying that, you know, he was pulling up some like Kendrick Lamar line saying like, "Oh, you hate the way I dress, hate the way I talk, you hate everything about me, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that like the whole
That's
like
basically what he just basically said. Yeah, he called him a choke artist. Said that basically he's not coming out, and Drew McIntyre is afraid of him.
yeah, exactly. It was really funny though. Like I don't know, everybody's talking about that whole Kendrick and Drake beef. It's hilarious. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think even Swerve said something on AEW, but he directly says something about the Kendrick and Drake beef, which was insane. But yeah, um, yeah, I thought it was a cool promo. Good way to keep them like still within the public eye. Um, it seems like CM Punk is going to come back soon, like fairly soon. Drew McIntyre's injury doesn't seem that bad. I know he just
no,
signed
yeah.
he signed a new contract, so that's cool. He's going to be
I
around
mean,
for a
CM
while.
Punk, like he literally attacked this dude at WrestleMania, so he does look like almost back already.
Yeah, he'll probably be back in like a month or two. Hopefully, we'll see. I mean, like, hopefully he doesn't stay injured. Like, he doesn't get injured again because honestly, it seems like he wrestles for like 3-4 matches and then gets re-injured.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for a big pay-per-view. They're not gonna bring him back for like the King of Queen of the Ring or nothing.
That's true. No, they're definitely gonna wait for a big pay per view. Maybe like SummerSlam. SummerSlam is like the
Yeah,
perfect pay per view for to come back. Perfect pay per view for him to face Drew McIntyre, and they have plenty of time to build it if they want. So
yeah,
yeah, that's what it seems like they're gonna do. Other than that, we had Io Sky versus Natalia in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Io Sky won a match with a moonsault. Of course, one where she has like the best moonsault right now. Of
yeah.
course, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, no, that's basically what happened.
Yeah,
Like literally, match happened. And that's it. And
yeah.
then
That's literally it. I know
yeah,
that
we went
Dakota Kai
to.
did announce that like Asuka was injured and she's gonna take her spot,
Oh
but like
yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah. So I'm not sure if like it's like a TV injury or if it's like a like kayfabe injury or like a real injury, but whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully I don't
look,
think it's that serious because I feel like WWE would have announced it. It's probably just kayfabe, like they
yeah,
didn't want her to be in the tournament for some weird reason.
true.
Um,
We see Dakota; she can wrestle. So
yeah, no, Dakota's great, so I think it's just fine. We also had Ilya Dragunov.
this
I
was good.
love it. I was so happy
Yeah,
he's on Raw now. Versus Ricochet. This match was actually great. This match was really fun to watch. Of
yeah,
course, Ilya Dragunov ended up picking up the win. He even bled a little bit from his forehead, which classic
yep.
Ilya Dragunov. But yeah, I thought it was a great win, a great showcase for both of them. It showed
Shook hands after.
exactly, yeah. They just shook hands after, so none of them's heel. They're both face. Dragunov is gonna do big things on Raw. I can't freaking wait. And I think isn't Gunther on Raw now? Gunther's officially on Raw,
My
right?
fish. Well, basically, he stood there, right? Because it wasn't he already on Raw?
Oh, I thought he was on SmackDown.
No, he's always been on Raw.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
whatever. They're both
I
on
remember,
Raw.
like we said, the draft. They only changed like 2 or 3 people. The draft was
Yeah,
stupid as hell.
yeah, I forgot they didn't do anything with the freaking draft. It was literally just like you're gonna stay in the same roster, and then we're gonna call up 3 people from NXT. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
all
was
it
really
was.
dumb. I remember now. But yeah, Ilya versus Gunther is definitely gonna happen in the future. I can't freaking wait for it. I see Ilya Dragunov on the same like level as Gunther, obviously if he's beating him. But yeah,
Yeah, another good match would be, another good match would be Ilya Dragunov and Sheamus. Like they probably meet in the tournament final.
oh, that match would be a not to be like you know thing, but
Yeah,
like a banger.
yeah,
That'll be a
because
banger for sure.
Sheamus actually had a quick little backstage interview right after the Dragunov match, and he was basically talking about how he's gonna keep having banger after banger and win the King of the Ring.
Yeah,
So that would be a good match. I think they'll meet in the tournament too, probably. They're in
yeah.
the same bracket.
That'd be cool. That'd be really fun. We had Zoe Stark defeating Ivy Nile. Um, not really, not much that
That's
happened
the
there. Yeah, it was pretty quick to
Queen
be
of the
honest.
Ring first
Yeah.
round.
We also had Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. This match was fun, but it ended in a no contest. Of course, Bronson Reed almost dropped Chad Gable like on his head. I'm pretty sure once, but it was freaking insane. Um, yeah, of course they kept on fighting. It was cool. Sami Zayn attacked both of them, so that's how it ended in no contest.
Yeah.
Brawl ended with Reed laying out both of the men because, of course, he's the big meaty man and he needs to show up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it
Well,
looks like
technically, yeah, it says Gable won by disqualification, but basically, yeah, basically no
well,
contest.
basically no contest. But anyways, Yeah, that match is probably gonna be a triple threat at King/Queen of the Ring. Excited for it. That's gonna be a fun match. I thought Gable should have been the one to defeat Gunther if they were gonna pick out of him and Sammy, but I don't think they're gonna take the title off of Sammy this early. Even
No, I don't
though,
know.
yeah, even though like Chad Gable's like heel character, I feel like if he gets a title, it's gonna be really really cool. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for a while. Unfortunately, I think Bronson Reed's gonna take the
No.
pin. What do you think? Do you think Bronson Reed's gonna take the pin? Because I think so.
Bronson Reed and either Chad Gable, definitely.
Yeah.
They probably gang up on Bronson Reed most of the match. He's too damn big.
Yeah,
But
probably.
yeah, Chad Gable, especially how they're building him up, like as his heel character now,
Mm.
can't just take a pin that quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
at the
he's not
same
gonna do
time, I don't know. It's pretty hard to. Yeah, I think Bronson Reed probably.
it. Yeah. We also had another promo, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
Liv Morgan came out all dressed in black, looking like a heel, talking like a heel. So she's officially heel. Yeah, she's officially heel. Came out, challenged Becky Lynch to a match at King/Queen of the Ring. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think Becky loses to Liv Morgan, to be honest. I don't think Becky's going to hold that title for that long. She doesn't need it.
I mean she don't need the title, but I don't think she's gonna lose the title after a month. But
I don't think they're going to let Liv Morgan lose her first title match back, especially if like they're trying to build her as like this big top-notch heel who injured Rhea Ripley. Like
yeah,
if
maybe
she injured
that'll be
Rhea Ripley,
crazy though.
yeah. I think she wins, honestly. I think that's gonna be like the surprise. I think that's gonna be like the only title switch at King/Queen of the Ring. It's just gonna
Most
be
likely.
just her winning. just Liv Morgan
Yeah,
defeating Becky
yeah.
Lynch.
Now do you
Um
say that that's probably the only title? Yeah, that makes sense to be switched that quick.
exactly. And like I said, Becky doesn't need that title. She can do her own thing. She doesn't need a title. She's at that level where she does not need a title to put on great matches.
Remember, it's like when Seth went 5 years without a title.
Oh yeah,
Seth
no, yeah.
Rollins.
That was sad though. It doesn't need to be 5 years.
No, I know, but he was putting banger after banger.
Yeah,
So
true. We also had Lyra Valkyrie, or what? How do you say that?
yeah, Lyra Valkyria, something like that.
Yeah, I wrote her name.
Versus Dakota Kai.
Yeah, first Dakota Kai, Lyra ended up picking up the win. It was actually a pretty fun match, to be honest. I actually like this match. It
Yeah,
was way better than the Zoe Stark match
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. I would have thought Dakota. I would have thought they were gonna have Dakota win, but
No,
good
as
win
soon
for
as they
Lyra
said that
Valkyrie.
Asuka was not going to fight her because she's injured, I was like, yeah, they're going to
Oh,
make
that's
Dakota Kai
why. Yeah,
lose because they don't want
that
Asuka
makes
to
sense.
lose in like the first round type, basically. I think that
Yeah,
just makes sense. Why like they wouldn't do it. We had Gunther versus Sheamus, rematch
here we
of
go.
a banger. Honestly, this match was pretty fun. However, it was like a brutal chop fest, but it wasn't really anything that we haven't really seen. Gunther ended up
Yeah,
picking up
but it
the
was still a
win.
banger.
Yeah, it was still fun, but it's still like I
Like
could never get tired of this match. But it wasn't really anything
yeah,
else that we haven't really seen. Of course, Gunther ended up picking up the win. Really excited I get again for Dragunov versus Gunther in the future.
oh
um,
yeah, that's
yeah,
probably gonna be the final. That might be the final.
yeah, because
Well, actually,
Sheamus,
it depends. I don't know if
what?
the brackets are different from Raw and SmackDown. I don't know.
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, it's like one side's Raw, one side's SmackDown. So there's gonna be semifinals for Raw, semifinals for SmackDown, and then Raw versus SmackDown, basically.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so it'll
so
be like a
Gunther
semifinal match.
and Gunther and Dragunov will have to meet like in the Raw semifinal, I guess.
Oh my god, if they do that, that would be freaking insane. I don't think they
That'd be
would
crazy.
though, because I feel like they got to save that for like a pay per view. Oh
Did you see
man,
Sheamus' chest? It was all red. It was all
yeah.
bruised up.
Well, no,
The crowd gave him a standing ovation after.
yeah, dude is like pasty white, so it makes sense. Um, Also, Seamus, please, you got to put up some more of your workout videos online. Those things are great or fun to watch. I'm
Yeah, he
pretty
was
sure
doing wow.
that was the main event. So that was, of course, a very fun Raw
Yeah,
in terms of matches. Again, everything was literally just King/Queen of the Ring. It was the same exact thing
yeah.
on SmackDown. Um,
So yeah,
yeah.
not gonna be
Any
much
other
to talk
talking
about
points for
SmackDown.
Raw? Because it wasn't really much. It was literally just matches.
That's honestly, you just said it all. It's gonna be the same for SmackDown.
Yeah, I think Gunther wins the King of the Ring tournament in general, though. Just saying. Like,
Yeah,
if they're gonna do it, if they're gonna give it to anybody, I think Gunther wins.
I mean, it's perfect for him. He's the ring general, and then imagine with the crown and his entrance.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. It'd be perfect. But anyways, of course, we can go ahead and move on to WWE SmackDown because SmackDown again, literally just King of the Ring as well. But of course, we did figure out who Cody's challenger is at King Size Queen of the Ring, which was
Oh my
honestly kind of
God, yeah.
surprising. But yeah, let's get into that now. Okay. Of course, we can get into WWE SmackDown. SmackDown this week was, of course, lots of fun. Just, of course, Money in the Bank, as always. Not always. Not Money in the Bank. What the hell am I saying? King of the Ring. King of the Ring
King of the
qualifying
Ring.
matches. Yeah. King / Queen of the Ring qualifying matches. I'm not sure. I just woke up. I'm so tired. But yeah, of course, WWE SmackDown. We had Nick Aldis. This was like the first thing to happen, which was the only
Yeah.
honestly major thing that happened on the show. Nick Aldis introducing Cody Rhodes to his new challenger for King / Queen of the Ring. It's going to be I don't know. I can drum roll. Logan Paul.
Logan.
Yeah, Logan Paul, which is honestly a huge surprise. Of course, he is the U.S. title. Some people are not happy about it. I'm loving this. This is gonna be a fun match, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's title versus title, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be
You
fun.
need somebody for Cody to beat too, so it's a
Yeah,
showcase pay-per-view. It's not like a big pay-per-view. So Logan always puts on banger matches too. So I think it'll be great.
yeah. No, I think it's gonna be fun to watch.
Title title versus title is crazy though. The American Nightmare with the United States Championship and then also the
Yeah,
WWE
who's the last
Championship.
person to do that? I think it was Seth Rollins. Pretty sure.
I think so
Yeah, I
too.
think it was
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, and then before that, I think it was John Cena. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think honestly, the U.S. title is literally Cody Rhodes. So it's literally if Cody Rhodes was
Yeah.
a freaking title belt, he would be the U.S. title. So it makes perfect
Yeah.
sense for him to hold it. Um, I'm not sure how they're going to split it. Like maybe he loses the U.S. title something randomly and then keeps his world title event in the long run. But we'll see. Um, I there's no way Logan's winning this. There's no
Nah.
way. However, I think the promos are going to be fun because Logan is a great heel. We said that a million times over, but he is an amazing heel. No matter
And I
what you
think the
say.
match will be pretty good. Like athletic ass match.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun match. I can see a highlight reel Cody cutter happening,
Oh
or
yeah.
or an Oz cutter because he stole it from Will Ospreay. But yeah, um, yeah, I got to say that because Will Ospreay is my boy. Anyways, yeah, super excited for that match. I don't see it going any other way except Logan Paul losing. Sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah. Do you think anybody else deserved this title match
I mean,
right now?
I don't even know to be honest. Everybody's caught up because most of the good people are in the tournament.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
that's why they did it.
how about if they don't have Logan Paul lose either? They just have a disqualification. He keeps his title, and Cody keeps his title.
That's true. They
I
can
can see
also do
something like
that.
somebody comes in and attacks Cody, maybe. I don't know, to build up a new rivalry.
That's true. I'm not sure who, but
Imagine the bloodline.
yeah,
He is on SmackDown. The bloodline comes with Solo, and they just attack Cody. That'd be crazy.
they definitely got to like build their way up to that. Actually, sorry, that's not the only big thing that happened. We can also talk about another thing that, of course, that big happened. That was Solo Sikoa confronting Paul Heyman backstage. Asking why he's like not listening and all that stuff. He does tell Heyman backstage, he's like, "You haven't heard from Roman since he lost our title," and again, big emphasis on our title. Um, and then Heyman's like, "No," he's like, "Well, I talked to Roman, and he says I'm in charge, and you had to listen to me until he comes back." And then Heyman
Yeah,
was like, "Oh, okay." And then he hugged him, and then like he kind of looked to the side at like Tama, and of course, it's Tama and Toga,
and
right?
Tonga,
Tonga.
Tama and Tonga.
Tama and Tonka, whatever. Just some weird names. Anyway, well, cool names obviously for their thing, but it's just hard to like distinguish
Yeah,
them.
because it's Tama Tonga Tonga Loa.
Yeah, exactly. Tama Tonga Tonga Loa. Tama Tonga. Okay, cool. Anyways, it seems like Solo is lying. To be honest, to me, he's lying. He's lying on his ass. It seems like he's
Could
lying,
be, could be.
and I feel like Roman's gonna come back and confront Solo, maybe attack him, something like that.
Hey, we're waiting for Survivor Series, Bloodline War,
Yeah,
with Roman and the Usos versus the new Bloodline.
that'd be
That's what we're
really,
waiting
yeah.
for.
I'm looking for. I'm hoping that's what they do. It seems like that's what they're gonna do. Um, it'd be cool if like
Yeah,
they.
we haven't even seen Jimmy since he got remember kicked out. We
He's
haven't even
apparently
seen
he's
him yet.
injured or something like that. Like he's actually
Oh,
injured. Yeah, so it makes sense for him to not come back right now. I feel like they're gonna hold him off until they actually start building up that storyline, which you said, which would be like the Bloodline Civil War. It'd be pretty
yeah, that'd
cool if
be
The
crazy.
Rock got involved. Like maybe he's the person that's been telling Solo what to
Oh,
do this
probably.
whole time. That'd be pretty cool. It would make perfect sense, and then we can have like Rock's bloodline versus Roman's bloodline at Survivor Series. That'd be pretty cool. There's so many like great possibilities that can happen here. I'm not sure which way they're gonna go, but it seems like this bloodline storyline is not ending anytime soon.
No, it's not ending till next WrestleMania and probably.
Exactly, but Solo's definitely lying out his ass. He is not getting like
Yeah,
those any of these from
because don't forget,
from
it's already
Roman.
confirmed that Rock's coming back. Like remember, he said when I come back, he's going right after
Yeah,
Cody.
no, it is
So
confirmed.
it's obviously confirmed. Yeah,
That's why I'm saying I don't think he's gonna lose clean to Cody. I think like Roman or somebody's gonna get involved with
Roman
costing the title. That probably be
night
when
one.
Roman comes back. That'd be cool.
That could do. Oh no, wait, it probably won't even be at WrestleMania. Yeah, you're
Oh
right.
no,
It'll probably be
that
sooner.
Roman versus Rock match will definitely be at WrestleMania 41.
I was
Definitely.
talking about the Rock and Cody.
Oh
Maybe
no,
night.
no,
I don't know
yeah,
if they'll do a night one.
no, that's gonna be probably like maybe SummerSlam at the earliest.
Now it's too
Yeah,
early.
I don't think it's gonna
Probably.
happen. Sorry, I just burped. But anyways, my fault. We also had that actually led to a match. We can just talk about that match too. Angelo Dawkins versus Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga has generic music number 4. Um,
Yeah,
that music was terrible. It was this generic Samoan music number 4. It was god awful. But generic entrance was Titantron number 6. Was just like his name.
yeah.
Oh my god, I miss unique entrance music so bad.
Unique entrance music, rock band music.
Yeah, no, honestly, they got to get somebody in there. Anyways, um, this match was fun. Honestly, it was actually kind of fun. Was it Montez Ford got involved and like attacked like Solo on the ringside, and then Tongaloa and Solo attacked Montez Ford. Angelo Dawkins ended up losing to Tama Tonga, and then at the end they all stood tall in the ring, threw their ones up, and it was really funny because like Solo turned around and like looked at Paul Heyman to like make sure he had his
Yeah,
one up. He was like, "I have it up, look," and he had it up in the background. He's like, "Look, I have it." It was really funny. People were pointing out like, "Oh, he has like his left hand up instead of his right." I don't know, it was something weird, but
oh my god.
yeah, they're just pointing out random stuff. Whatever, I don't care. All I know is that I don't think Solo's telling the truth. I think that he's not getting anything from Roman, but we'll see.
But if
Um,
he is, let's just say Roman's still in charge. You never know though.
I don't think he is, but if he is, I'm not sure what the storyline is going to be when he comes back because it seems like the perfect storyline right now is to have Solo do like a hostile takeover, lying
That
to
is
Paul
good though.
Heyman.
That's the
But
perfect one.
exactly. But anyways, can we keep going? We also had Nia Jax versus Naomi, Queen of the Ring Round 1 tournament. This match was actually fun. I actually like this match. Really fun match, honestly. It was good back and forth. The crowd
Yeah,
was really into it. Really close near falls, and Nia Jax ended up picking up the win. I didn't see that coming until I saw that
no,
Jay Cargill is going to face her next. So I was like, oh, that makes perfect
yeah,
sense.
yeah. I saw Naomi beating her. Especially, I saw like she hit like a superplex off the freaking top rope. I thought it was done right
Yeah,
there.
and she still kicked out. That was like the big I thought it was over point of the match. That was pretty cool. Speaking of Jade, we had Jade versus Piper Niven. Cargill ended up picking up the win. She's going to face Nia Jax next. I guess that makes sense. They just want her to
Yeah,
face all the big people in the division, and then eventually get to to her domination stuff in the end. It seems like she's gonna face Bianca Belair like in the semifinals, which would be conflict of interest with them both being tag champions. But I
yeah.
think that's pretty cool.
That can lead to a feud because
Yeah,
I feel like they need a feud.
no, they definitely need a feud. We also had Belair again versus Candice LeRae. Belair ended up picking up the win, so she moved on. That's why I'm saying I think it's gonna be Jade versus Belair in the semifinals. Which is going to be pretty cool to watch. I think that's going to be a fun match. I don't think they're going to make Jade lose yet, but we'll see because it is
Probably not
Bianca
yet.
Belair. Maybe she turns heel at that time. Oh, look, we got to run
Yeah.
out of time there.
Oh yeah, she needs a big change too.
Yeah, no, if she turns heel at that time, that'd be pretty cool. And then like turns on her and makes her lose, and obviously it's driven by winning Queen of the Ring. Blah blah blah. We also had let's see.
The Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes, the first round matchup too.
Oh yeah, that match was funny because like Baron Corbin was kicking Carmelo Haynes' ass, and then he just got a roll up win, which kind of looked sloppy, but it was fine. Carmelo Haynes ended up picking up the win there. I
That
thought that was
seems like a
funny.
lot of Baron Corbin matches happen like that.
Yeah, exactly. He's always like dominating and then loses something really dumb, but it was fine. Fun match. Carmelo Haynes won. I'm fine with that. I like Carmelo Haynes. And then the main event, which was actually a banger of a match too, was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. This match ended with Randy Orton picking up the win. The way it ended was fun too, because like AJ was about to hit the Styles Clash. He had like his arms out, and then Randy Orton just jumped up and hit him with an RKO. That was funny. So yeah, Randy Orton ended up picking up the win. I thought that was fun.
Didn't they have a
Well,
feud back then, like in 2017, also Randy Orton and AJ Styles?
yeah, so it was like a
On
callback,
SmackDown
and
Live?
then and they were saying like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this could be like a WrestleMania match." I was like, "It honestly can be. This is definitely like a WrestleMania main event type of match, if they build it right." So yeah, I was really happy that Randy won though, because I just love Randy Orton, and he deserves it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I would like to see him a title though. He needs to get a title, man. I would like to see Randy
Yeah,
Orton get a title.
that'd be nice if he wins like U.S. title or the IC title, something for now, because I don't think he's gonna be in the main event picture anytime soon.
Or he can take Damian Priest's title.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could be inserted anywhere, honestly, and just go off. He can be in the tag division, mid card, main event. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Even if he coming off
By the way,
losses, he's still gonna do it.
we'll
What?
talk we'll talk about him. It was pretty funny. There was UFC was in St. Louis yesterday.
Oh, I was
And
just about to mention this.
yeah. Joaquin Buckley, who's from St. Louis, he got the win and he ran out the cage and hugged Randy Orton, who's actually
Yeah,
right outside the cage. It was pretty
yeah. I
funny.
saw a top comment. It was just like Randy Orton had a chance to do one of the funniest things ever. It's like dude could have
Yeah.
RKO'd.
Yo, they said they said that they should have hugged him and RKO'd him. I seen that shit too. That
Yeah,
shit would
that
have
would
been
have been funny.
hilarious.
That would have
If
been
it was
hilarious.
mutual too, they would have talked about it. That shit would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
They would have did
exactly.
it.
But yeah, of course, that was basically it for SmackDown. Now that I'm looking at my notes, yeah, we went through it quick, but it was just because it
Yeah.
was just King of the Ring tournament, and then the two major announcements, which was Logan Paul, of course, versus Cody at King size Queen of the Ring, and then of course Solo saying like Roman's giving them all the orders, but I don't think it's true.
Yeah. Doesn't seem
Um,
true.
yeah, but that was basically it for WWE this week. Do you have anything else to add to WWE this week? Because I don't. There wasn't really much.
Nah, like it's gonna be the
Yeah.
same shit next week too. They're gonna have second round matchups. It's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. We'll see. Anyways, that was basically it for WWE. Of course, we can get into our AEW portion of the podcast. Let's get into that now. All right, let's get into our AEW Dynamite review. Of course, Dynamite this week was honestly a lot of fun. Of course, a lot of cool stuff happened on this episode. Set up a couple of new things that are honestly kind of happy are going to play out. But let's get into that now. Of course, first things first, AEW still has the Elite opening package, which was really freaking funny. They kept it, loving it, where it only shows like the freaking Young
Yeah.
Bucks and all of them. I thought that was funny. Kenny Omega wasn't there in person. However, he did stay. He did state that they're going to have an Anarchy in the arena match. It's going to be Elite versus FTR and two surprise people. Some people were saying it was going to be like Mortis and Machine Guns. There was so many like good options, but they ended up picking up two people who I get like they're cool, they're great. Obviously, they're wrestlers in AEW. We'll talk about it right now.
I didn't even know what the hell an Anarchy in the arena match is.
It's kind of like the Stampede at the like that Stadium Stampede match they had, so stuff
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
even.
So, anyways, the Elite come out. This was at the end of the show. They come out. They say they run the show. FTR come out to announce that the two members are Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson, which of course is great to see Bryan Danielson back. It was obviously a kayfabe injury. People were thinking it was real. There's no way
Yeah.
that was real. So yeah, it was fine. I'm happy with, of course, both of them being in it. I just thought it was gonna be somebody new, but that's fine with me. These are two great wrestlers, and it makes sense as to why, as we said earlier in the show, why the Young Bucks attacked Eddie Kingston at a New Japan show. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, they're gonna have that Anarchy in the arena match. I'm happy that Kenny Omega is somewhat involved in AEW at the moment. I can't wait for him to come back because they desperately need that guy.
Then you him, then you MJF.
Yeah, when he was the belt collector, that was like peak AEW. That was like the best AEW. When AEW was at his best, when he was the belt collector. So they need to do something with him for sure. Of course, let's just get into some of the matches that happened. So we had Orange versus Trent. This match went into the crowd. It was a lot of back and forth, a lot of fun match. Trent ended up picking up the win.
No, Orange Cassidy won. He
Sorry,
took
Orange
advantage of
Cassidy.
the
Yeah, my fault. But Trent was
he used
destroying him. My fault.
he used the exposed turnbuckle. That's how he got the win.
Yeah, because he
But
started
Trent
playing to
attacked
like
him
his
anyways.
heel. Yeah. He's trying to play into like his heel
yeah,
antics because of Don Callis.
yeah. They fought after, and they just kept fighting and fighting. He took a pile. Trent. I mean, Orange took a pile driver to the stairs, but Orange recovered. He got a chair. Then Don Callis came out and like backed him off, and Chris Statlander was tied and talked to Trent. So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. He's like a half heel, half not. It's weird.
Yeah, he's like in the middle, like trying to figure out where he needs to be. But I don't know. I thought it was a fun match. I thought they were going to save this match for a pay per view because they could have if they
Yeah,
wanted to.
me too.
But you know what? It's fine. I'm happy we got on TV. Fun match. Orange ended up picking up the win. Maybe he turns heel. I'm not sure what the heck. Sorry, I'm not sure what the hell an Orange Cassidy heel character would look like, but I guess we'll see. We also had Serena Deeb. It was just a promo for a fight against Tony Storm. They got into it a little bit. Not really much happened there. We had Mariah May versus Harley Cameron. Mariah May ended up picking up the win. Again, not really much to say there. Fun match.
Yeah, not much.
Cool.
Yeah.
We had Swerve and Mongol Embassy. Well, Swerve was basically calling out Christian Cage. They had a little back and forth. Christian Cage was about to get in a ring. Mongol Embassy backed up Swerve. Swerve made some funny comments. Sorry,
Yeah.
about was it the whole Drake and Kendrick beef? He was
The
like,
beef. Yeah.
yeah, which was wild as hell. But anyways, he's obviously on Kendrick's side. From the comments he made. But anyways, Swerve, yeah, it seemed like he got, god damn, this is so corny, but he got swerved by Mogul Embassy because Mogul Embassy ended up beating up Swerve Strickland and kicking him out of the ring. So it looks like they're done with him, or I don't think they're really part of Christian Cage's family. I think they're just more so done with Swerve and
Maybe
like his stuff.
Yeah. Christian
Yeah.
Cage got in their heads, and that's it. That's
Something
gonna be.
like
I
that.
can't wait for that. I can't wait for the match. So the Swerve versus Christian Cage.
Yeah. Well, on Collision, like Brian Cage and Mongol Embassy, they had like a squash match against like some local talent on Collision,
Yeah.
and they completely obliterated them in like not even like a minute. So they're not even going to talk about that on Collision, but yeah, it seems like they're eventually going to build up to like Cage versus Swerve, maybe. Like, well, obviously they have Christian Cage versus Cage, but I'm talking about Brian Cage versus Swerve, eventually as well.
Probably.
Yeah, he's gonna have to face all the cages. Goddamn. Anyways, we also had Jay White versus Ricky Romero. Jay White ended up picking up the win. Of course, Rocky was getting jumped by Bullet Club
Yeah.
Gold until Pac
The
came
bang
out for
bang
the save.
bang.
Yeah, the bang bang,
Yeah.
whatever the heck you want to call him.
Yeah. And Pac came down.
Yeah. So Pac came down for the save. Of course, I guess they're gonna do Jay White versus Pac eventually. I like that. That's fine. Or Death Triangle versus Bullet Club Gold, maybe at the next pay per view. That would be amazing. We haven't seen Death Triangle in action in a while, and they're one of my favorite trios champions. So, well, not champions,
Tables
they didn't
match.
win the championship, but trios teams, yes.
Yeah.
But anyways, we also had Adam Copeland versus Brody King. Adam Copeland ended up picking up
It
the
was for the
win.
TNT Championship, right? It was a
Yeah,
TNT
because it's like
Championship.
the
It was
Cope
good.
Cup thing that he's doing. So Adam Copeland ended up picking up the win. Afterwards, Brody King tried to beat the crap out of Adam Copeland. He got saved by Kyle O'Reilly, and then Kyle O'Reilly asked, Adam Copeland if he can have a match out on Collision because that's like in his hometown. He accepted. That match was a banger. That was the main event of Collision. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously this is leading to Adam Copeland versus Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black.
Malachi.
Yeah, super excited for it. Hope that Malachi wins. He needs a freaking
I'm picking
title.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Malachi.
Actually, after the match on Collision, of course, Adam Copeland ended up picking the win against Kyle O'Reilly in a banger of a match, fun match there. He did announce that he wants to face Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match at Double or Nothing. So that match is official.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it.
I'm excited for Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing.
Yeah, Double or Nothing. Yeah. So definitely, I see Adam Copeland losing the title, and I don't really see him keeping that title. I think Malachi deserves the title. He's been freaking how long has he been with AEW? Like 3-4 years now. Hasn't done anything. Yeah, except like win the trios title, but that's about it. He needs to branch off on his own. Honestly, this is my honest opinion. If not, then he needs to go to WWE because what the hell are they going to do there? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So he needs to win that title. I think it's gonna be a banger of a match. But yeah, I don't think Adam Copeland, and I've said this before, needs that title at all.
You also had your favorite wrestler, Chris Jericho.
Oh my
and
god, yeah. I didn't even write
the
that down.
Learning Tree and
The
Big
lear-
Bill versus they defeated. I don't even know. Wait, Harlan Abbott and Mo Jabari.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. The Learning Tree.
Yeah, I don't care about that at all.
That shit's dumb as hell.
Yeah, that was it for Dynamite, but we can get into Collision as well because again, it was just all straight up matches and everything kind of like mixed together. That's why I did bring up stuff that happened in Collision. So of course, other than that, then what happened on Collision was Bullet Club. I'm sorry, Bullet Club. What the heck am I saying? Um, Blackpool Combat Club. There's so many freaking factions in
Yeah,
AEW versus Top Flight. It was Brian Danielson versus Claudio. They ended up picking up the win against Top Flight. It was a fun match, though. Great banger of a match. Top Flight always puts on fun matches, so that was cool. Lee Moriarty versus Will Ospreay. Fun match. The crowd was on their feet for this one. Obviously, it's Will Ospreay. He makes
yeah. What do you
everyone look good.
expect?
But Lee is actually a great wrestler, too.
No, Lee's good.
Yeah. After the match, Shane Taylor beat the crap out of Will Ospreay, so we're probably gonna get that match next. I don't really care for that match, but it's whatever. Yeah, I just
I'm gonna
follow.
watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Watch
Obviously, it's gonna be a fun match, but I didn't really care for it. I'm not going to care for it. Sorry. Uh, Again, the Brian Cage match. Whatever. Who cares? Dax Harwood. This was actually a fun thing. Dax Harwood versus Tommy Billington. Tommy Billington is I think he's like the nephew, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, it was his
of the
kid.
Dynamite Kid.
Kid, yeah, and then his name was Kid Dynamite Tommy Billington. That's how they put it.
Yeah,
And he looked good.
Yeah, he looks exactly like the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah,
Like he looks exactly
yeah,
like him. Yeah. Well, he looks like a mix of him and then like his uncle, which was I think well, yeah, obviously British Bulldog, same person, but
yeah.
still.
He did look like a British Bulldog. He had the trunks and everything. He
Yeah. Well,
actually looked
he
more
came out
like
the
him.
song. Yeah,
Yeah,
he came out the British
that's
Bulldog
cool.
song. He actually looks like a spitting image of this guy, which is honestly
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
that's so cool.
Yeah, fun match. Looks like of course FTR Dax Harwood ended up picking up the win. They shook hands afterwards though, gave him his respect.
Yeah,
I
that kid. Hopefully, they build him up correctly. That's another young star they can build up right
Yeah, I
there.
think he's pretty young too. Like he looks like he's young. Like he can put on some more
Yeah,
muscle and all that stuff. He looks pretty cool. I think yeah, eventually maybe they may build him to like be a great star. But I liked what I saw. To be honest, he looked
yeah.
pretty good.
Whenever you have these second or third generation wrestlers, I feel like you gotta build them up.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I just thought it was cool, like his whole presentation, and I thought that was fun. We also had Thunder Rosa versus Robin Renegade. Thunder Rosa ended up picking up the win. Not really much to say there. I don't really care about that match.
Yeah, honestly, this whole week of wrestling was kind of like mid, but it's
Yeah,
like they're all both building up to these pay-per-views, so it's not really much to expect.
yeah, exactly. Like I think like they even announced like I think the Young Bucks are facing Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels next week, which is like another throwaway match. I don't really care for it, but whatever. Who cares? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then of course main event again was Adam Copeland versus Kyle O'Reilly. One thing I did want to point out was Adam Copeland went for a spear and he got reversed into a guillotine by Kyle O'Reilly, which is just beautiful, pristine wrestling. That was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, that was fun. But
Like,
again,
didn't that happen? I feel like that happened against Roman Reigns, where somebody tried to spear him,
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did.
and he got him in a guillotine because that's like his other signature. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So Roman did it first. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying that's pretty cool. I seen.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was cool. Fun match. Of course, perfect way for win. I think Hook also cut a promo on Chris Jericho. It was really long. It honestly, it sounded like he was reading off a script. It honestly was not that good. I don't know. Like they need to send him to promo school, like get his promos better, or just make his promos extremely short. Because when he's saying long promos, it just sounds like he's like, and then I'm going to kick your ass. You see,
He's
Jericho.
literally he's
Da-na-na-na-na.
reading.
Yeah, it's like he's reading off of script and he's trying to sound tough at the same time. It doesn't sound right. It's just weird. You can't
Kind
put
of
both of those together. It's
yeah.
weird.
He kind of looks like Lil Mabu.
Oh my god. I'm done. Yeah, people were saying like, your boy's trying to act tough, but if he takes off his shirt, he looks like he's just gonna go surf or something like that.
Yeah, he does look like a surfer.
Yeah, but that was basically it for AEW. I don't really have any more comments for it because there wasn't really much that happened. Anything on your end?
Not really about AEW, but in wrestling in general. I don't know. I feel like there's a lack of submissions nowadays. Remember, everybody used to have like a cool submission or something. or like championship matches will end in submission. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but nobody really has like this. Like remember that you had the ankle lock, you had the
Yeah.
STF by John Cena, you had the Undertaker. What the hell? Hell's
Hell,
Gate.
yeah, Hell's
I feel like
Gates.
we need some cool submissions again,
You
man.
were
A lot
close. I thought you were gonna mention another one.
Walls of Jericho, obviously. But wait, what else?
No, the other one.
What the hell's the other one? I'm the Anaconda from CM Punk. Remember that one?
No, the crossface.
Oh, Crossface. Yes, Crossface was great. Yeah, other than Daniel Bryan, nobody really has like signature submissions anymore.
Yeah, no,
I
I
feel like
yeah, I
used to be-
honestly, yeah, you're kind of right. Damn, I didn't even really realize that until now.
they used to be good for big matches. They used to be like really good in big matches.
Yeah, or like I quit matches, like that was always cool.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was great.
yeah, yeah. You're kind of right. I think that'd be cool to like bring back some like submission match finishers. That'd be awesome. It seems like in
Yeah, nobody
AEW like
really.
they do submissions, but it's like it's not really their finisher. It's just like a random thing.
No,
Like
yeah,
I know like
exactly.
was it like
Like
Brian
Adam
Danielson
Copeland was
does
doing a
it,
crossface.
huh?
Adam Copeland was doing a crossface like the other day.
Yeah.
Like he's doing anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like just like random submissions that are not really the finisher. I think Brian Danielson does it. That like actually finishes a match. I mean, I'm pretty sure like John Moxley does it, but it'd be cool to see like somebody with an actual
Moxley. Yeah.
submission finisher that just does it outright, and that's like their only finisher, and they pick up wins
Yeah.
that way.
Iconic finishes like back then, the ankle lock, like Walls of Jericho,
Yeah,
all that. We need
or it
something.
can just lead to like iconic things, like when freaking like yeah, like you said, like the ankle lock when he had it like on Eddie Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero like untied his shoe and then caught him. That was
Reversed it.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
reversed
was
it.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was basically it for wrestling. Good little event at the end. So
Yeah.
hopefully, like wrestlers here out there, like damn, put some freaking submission finishers out there,
Yes.
please. But yeah, that was basically it for wrestling this week. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Love you guys so much. We'll be back. I don't even know.
In person.
Maybe halfway, maybe.
Maybe.
Because
You'll be here.
well, yeah, I'm gonna be here, but I'm saying like I think it might be half in person, half not, because I'm pretty sure there's a pay-per-view on Sunday.
Is Double or Nothing this Sunday
I
already?
think it's Double or Nothing. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, I thought it was a week after.
I think it's this. I think it's this week coming up.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, I'm watching boxing Saturday nights. Undisputed heavyweight title fight. I'm watching
Yeah.
that too. But
Oh,
yeah, I didn't
Lomachenko
know
won.
Double or Nothing was
Lomachenko
this
won his
week.
title.
Yep.
Happy for that. He beat Devin Hanley. I don't care what anybody says. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe as always. Love you guys so much. Peace.